Today on Review Time with Tim, another unboxing video. I felt like, done enough reviews. I need to do a few unboxings, and then I'll do a review on maybe the unboxings, right? Why not? Any which way, I got myself a brand new pair of shoes, and I got myself a pair of Brooks, and I've never had this brand before. So I'm hoping it's going to treat my feet well. All right, let's get it. All right, so like most things today, packaging is like huge. Like everybody wants to have an experience when opening up the product. That seems to be the theme when it goes around with packaging. Oh, look how nicely it's packaged. Oh, look at this. I really could care less about how nicely whatever it is, as long as the product's good and it works. Maybe spend more money on that than the actual packaging. But hey, look at this box. But all right, so anyway, look at the box. We got a bunch of runners on here. Now, Brooks is a well-known running brand shoe. I know a lot of people run with this brand. But like I said, I was on the market to get a new pair of sneaks, and I wanted something comfy. I wanted something nice and light. And I started just pawing through, and I didn't want to break the bank either. I mean, I'm not buying no $200 sneaker. I'm not buying no $150 sneaker. All right, these I believe were like 90 bucks, maybe 100 and change maybe. So not gonna break the bank for sure. But anyway, we got, like I said, a lot of artwork on the box. Okay, we got all these runners up on here. All right, as we can see here, look at that. Oh, now we see their back sides. So kind of good, fun theme there. Okay, we got their front sides right here. Hey, look at us. Cha, 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 cha. And then you go to the back of the box, and you got the back. So I will admit that is very creative marketing on Brooks's part. Now, let's open the hood. And when we open the hood, okay, we have some more things for you to read and check out. If you want to pause that, you can pause that at this point in time. All right. Any which way, we run on science. Now you go ahead and go to. No, what? I don't know how to read, obviously. Oh, we run on science. Now you can too. Oh my gosh. It's been one of those. I'm going to have to edit that out. Knees, hips, feet, so, work smarter, not harder, all those things. Then we got some fun little paper in here, and of course the shoes. So yeah, because that's what we're here for. We're here for these bad boys right here. I like the colorway. I like color on my shoes. I don't like plain boring sneaks. I never like that. So here we have it. So I got this like baby blue, a little bit of pink in it. Okay, we got a little bit of white on the heel. And but one of the things about this, okay, and we got the nice big Brook logo there, and Brooks right here written on the side. This shoe, holy smokes! I could maybe move this if I would really huff and puff and try to blow this Brooks shoe down. But this shoe is super light. I mean, there's nothing to this shoe at all. I mean, nothing to this shoe. We got DNA flash, nitrogen injected, whatever this is. I don't even know. We got a nice little, it's very thin, can't see through there. Got a little, heel slip there. And we got a lot of foam here in the heels. Got a lot of foam cushy in the heels. Now, my biggest complaint with modern day sneakers is the fact that they don't put any actual rubber on the bottom of the shoe anymore, and that's by design. Yes, I understand it makes it nice and light, but it makes it so you have to buy a pair of shoes much faster. So shoe companies, don't be fronting. We know we're onto you. Like, we know what you're doing. Because like, look, we got the tread here. Okay, so this is all the rubber. Okay, and then we got all this, like, what I like to call croc foam. Okay, this is all that, like, foamy stuff in between. And then we have, again, foam, like I call it, like croc foam, as I like to say, in the middle here. And then in the heel strike area, again, a small, thin piece of rubber on that, and then foam all through here. Foam all through. This is all foam. This is like pretty much just taking a Croc, putting some laces on it, putting a little bit of rubber on the bottom to make better traction than a Croc. And that's it. You're putting Crocs on your feet for the most part. And they still charging over $100 some odd for these shoes. And you ain't get, and these shoes last 6 months at best, because this stuff here doesn't last long. It gets chewed up, it gets beat up, and before you know it, it's just done. It is done. But that's by design. I don't care how light you want to make these shoes. This is done by design, as far as I'm concerned. But this is a good looking shoe. All right, we got inside there ample amount of padding, and I can even put the squish test right down on here without putting my foot in. Look at this. Look, you got plenty of squish, so you're gonna have lots of absorption in this one wearing it. Thin. We have a thin tongue here. Okay, this little flaps here help keep the debris out, whatnot. What I think is kind of cool about this too is the shoelace on this. This is a textured shoelace, so it's not just your round, braided, smooth. This kind of reminds me something I would get at Joann Fabrics if I was into sewing. I don't know, but yeah, it's got like a little bit of. It's like, I don't know. It almost looks sewn or stitched. It looks like it looks like there's a little bit of sewn on here to give yourself like almost like a serrated edge, but it's not serrated. It's got bump on it. I don't know how well it's going to pick up on the camera, but can you see that? Yeah, there you go. You know, so that's interesting, and I think that might help keep the shoe tied down. I am kind of curious to see how long you know, these shoes are going to last. How long, you know, on average. I keep my sneaks a long time. I'd be wearing shoes that are like 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, and they still look good because I'm not a little rough on them. You know, I switch my shoes out. I rotate, especially if I'm doing activity. Like I'll have a pair for the gym. If I'm playing ball, I have my pair of basketball shoes I only wear for when I'm balling. You know, I got my hockey skate. Well, that wouldn't matter. I don't have hockey skates, but I'm just saying. I got my you know, my softball cleats. You know, for when I'm doing old man beer league softball. I got my soccer cleats. I got my indoor cleats when I play soccer. When I'm needed to play pickup. I'm retired from soccer, and I'm actually retired from playing ball. Maybe just pick up, and that's about it. But no more games. Any which way. But yeah, so like, you know, if I'm gonna be running, I just got a specific pair of shoes that I use just for running. So that way, you know, and then I just rotate. There you have it. So, you know, I'm hoping these are going to be comfy. Maybe a little follow-up review of the likes and dislikes. And I'm glad, excuse me, and I'm glad there's not a whole lot of weight along the base. I hate that when there's so much weight along the base because it gets dirty so quick and then it looks gross. So, there you have it. Quick unboxing video.